Hey guys, how's it going? Paul Coaches and Segas. We're back here for today for another review, and today it's some hardware. Hey guys, so as I said, it's a hardware review today, and we're doing it on the new Dripbox from Kanger. Bought this myself, so I did, from a company over in Shenzhen called Brosvapor. They cut me a deal because I was doing a review on it, so I thought, why not? So yeah, Vincent, thank you, mate. But I've had this now almost a week, and I feel confident now to do a review on it. I've went through a couple of tests with it, so we'll get into that there after we take a look at it, dive down below and see what she's all about, right? Okay guys, so here it is up close and personal in the box. It says in the front, Dripbox, white, obviously because I've got the white one. Drip along the Kanger logo here, and the device itself on the front. From the top, Kanger Tech, Dripbox starter kit, all your CE information, made in China, blah blah. Dripbox starter kit on the side, and some basically telling you what's inside the box. I don't think it's going to focus in because of how white this box is, but basically it says sub drip, drip box, replaceable drip coil, accessory pack, USB cable and manual. So take a look inside. There's the device. Got your instruction manual. Stickers for your batteries. So basically, if you have like Samsung 25Rs or any battery that's a different color than black, basically, you stick that on and it does the whole matchy thing. Your QR code and stuff for your warranty and scratching authenticity. Spare squonk bottle. Some cotton. The obligatory blue screwdriver, along with 2 extra coils and 2 screws. Your charge cable, and if I can get it out, this wee bad boy. It's basically a spare deck. What I believe Kanger is going to be doing here is selling these wee blister packs of spare decks as a coil. So instead of buying, say, like a stock coil for your Kanger sub tank, you'd be buying these for this. Which I think is a good idea, because there's a lot of people out there that are lazy and don't want the build, but they want to have a dripper experience. So this kind of thing's handy. On the device itself, there she is in all her glory. You get the RDA, the main body of the device, your bottle, your switch, which is a squidgy, it's not really clicky, as you can hear it. USB port for charging, although I still advise charging your batteries externally. I only would use personally this if I was stuck in work without my charger for my batteries. Take this off. We'll get back to the RDA in a minute. So at the bottom you have this for to access your batteries, or battery, sorry. Battery goes in, positive side in first. The threads on it are, they're not great. It literally sounds like there's sand or something in there, and it's just grinding every time you screw it on and off. They could be smoother. Also on the battery here you have this wee fella. It's basically to stop battery rattle. Some people, from what I've been told here, they think this is how you take the battery out using this. No, you use the knurling sides like I just did there, unscrew it. This is for when you screw it back on, and if you hear the battery rattling, you can just tighten it up, and this wee nubbin here comes out, and I'll make a tight hold onto your battery. We cap here on magnets, and that releases your skunk bottle. Skunk bottle holds 7 ml of juice and comes up here and out there. Now the 510 isn't spring loaded for the simple fact it's attached to this, so it is, for your juice to come out. I'm sorry, it's a wee bit grubby. There we go. So that's basically the mod. What the flaws so far I've found with this is this wee bad boy. It could have been doing with being on like a hinge, because if you're out, say on a night out and you're drunk, pull this out of your jeans pocket and that catches, it's going to hit the deck and you've now lost your cover to hold your bottle in. Or like some me out on the bike, because I've actually been using this a lot when I've been out cycling, and yeah, if it catches and comes off, it hasn't yet, thankfully, but it's a kind of thing you could see happening. So for me, if that was on like a wee hinge like such, put it down, take your bottle out, put your bottle back in, bang, away you go. That's one of the flaws so far. We'll look at the RDA now, and this is it. It's nothing majorly special. At the end of the day, it's a Kanger product, and it's going to be a cheap sort of made device, but it works. It does what it's meant to do. The bottom, you've got a wee hole here which obviously connects up with your 510, and the juice will come up through it. You've got your drip tip and airflow. You cannot run this in single coil, guys. It's dual airflow. There's nothing to block off a side for single. Screw it onto the device. And that's the deck. It's a 2-post deck. The holes are not the biggest, guys, so you're not going to get any mad crazy wire in there, but for this device here you're not really going to be putting the likes of big clappings and all in, because you haven't got the power basically to run it for long. Basically it's this device here, it runs off the battery. That's how your wattage varies. So you've one battery, you've nothing to turn the wattage up or down, so basically it goes on your build. So this is where your Ohm's law sort of kicks in to get your wattage. So it is, so bear that in mind, guys. There's wee holes running around the side of the deck and that's where your juice comes up and makes contact with your wicks, soaks your wicks, and away you go. That's basically how squonking works. The coils that came in this was like this. It basically came like this, only already in the deck. The flavour wasn't the greatest. They work, they do what they're meant to do, but for me the flavour wasn't the greatest. So I rebuilt it myself using Camphor. It was a wee bit better, but not by much. So then I went out and got some 26 gauge Mad Rabbit. So that which is basically, it's low resistant wire. I would use the 22 gauge a lot on the likes of my big Buddha and things like that are from my mad builds that I want to go really low with. So I bought some of there, and it's basically made it a completely different device. The flavour is on point. It would taste exactly like I was using, say, my Royal Hunter or something like that. So yeah, far better. So I advise anybody that's getting this and wants to rebuild it, get yourself some like a Mad Rabbit or Nichrome or something like that, NI80, that kind of thing there, because it makes a vast improvement. So that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna wick this, and then we'll fill the bottle up with juice, and you can see how it saturates and stuff. Use the bottle, flood the deck out. And it hits your cottons, and then your cotton will just soak up the juice. When you're putting your cotton in there, you don't want to pack it too tight. You want to keep it nice and fluffy. So it just soaks all that good juice up. Takes longer the first time, and once again you get juice through it, it's reasonably quick at soaking it up. Battery. I've already rewrapped mine black, so I won't have to use the tape, by the way, guys, because matchy. Do you hear about them really grainy threads? So then, battery rattle. So you just finger tight this. There you go. So that's it, guys. We'll dive back up on top and talk a wee bit more on it. Alright guys, so yeah, that was the up close of the Dripbox. Hope I didn't bore you too much. like I said, there's not really much you can go into detail on, because there's no regulation, there's no controls. It goes off your build and the battery you've got in there, and that's basically it. But so vapes now, I see with that Mad Rabbit wire, far better vape. Before I basically had more or less closed the airflow right down, because I had like a warmer vape than the normal, and yeah, it wasn't really good. So stuck this in, and because it ramps up that quick, you're getting a nice warm flavorful vape. Which it does perform. When the battery's running low, you get no warning. Your switch will basically start flashing like it's at a rave, and that's it basically. There's nothing really else to say. You've got your usual venting with the K, which is why you get them black strips, or you can do what I do and just rewrap your batteries black. And that's it, guys. And there's the deck again. Nice wet cotton. Would I go out and buy this tomorrow if I broke it? Yes, I think I would actually, because like I said, I've been using this on the bike and for the likes of work and stuff, and I like dripping, so I like the flavour more of an RDA than I do with some tanks. So yeah, I would for the price, and I mean, you can't really go wrong with it for what the price of this is. It's not really out there. It's about, in the UK, it's about 30 quid, and they're roundabouts. Some places are slightly dearer, some places are slightly cheaper. So for that money, like, you're getting a reasonably good mod. Like I said, the only flaws that I found so far is the door for your juice bottle. It really needs to be on a hinge. The fact that you don't get a warning that this is about die isn't really good either. And the wire that was, whatever they used for their build, it was a wee bit janky, like. But apart from that, it's a great wee mod, and excuse me, highly recommend it. I do. It's I mean, if you take this to work with you, say if you work on like a construction site or something, you drop it and break it, you're not really going to cry over it. It doesn't cost that much. Whereas if you were to take one of your higher end mods, you're going to cry. So yeah, for that there, I recommend it. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Hope it was informative for you. Please subscribe, like, thumbs up, share, all that good stuff. And I will be back again soon, guys. You keep our like.